Hi, I'm Nadine Gilkison, one of Franklin Township's District Technology Integration Specialists. And today I'm going to be talking to you about emojis in the classroom. So we've known that since the development of the emoji, that adding voice to writing has exploded in the form of text, social media, and of course classroom integration. There's just about 2,000 varieties, and emojis provide an outlet for students who are reluctant writers. So today I'm going to be talking to you about ways that you can integrate emojis into your classroom easily. The first option that I want to talk about, I want to tell you first of all that I'm on our district website for tech integration tips, and you'll notice up here it says fttechtips.com. On there I'm going to go to the blog area. And within the blog area, I'm going to go ahead and click on that for you. I'm going to be scrolling down until I see a section that says lesson plans. Under the category where it says lesson plans, you're going to find several different lessons that I've already created that integrate emojis. So I have been in the classroom doing different model lessons this year. One of the model lessons that I've done using emojis is guess the book title with emojis. Now, when you open this one up, you're going to notice that I start off by having students take a look at the emojis that are listed, and then they have to tell me what the picture book is that it refers to. When we got done with doing all of these examples, I then told the students that now it was their turn to create their own. Now you're probably wondering where I get all of these different emoji types, and no, I didn't make them. You are going to go to a website called Emoji1. You're going to notice the address up there, emoji1.com. When I discovered this site, it really kind of blew my mind because all of these emojis are completely free, so you can use them in the classroom with any project that you have going on. So as I'm going to scroll down, you're going to see tons of different emojis in different categories, all kinds of choices here. So when you want to use an emoji in a project, then you're just going to simply right-click and copy the image and then paste it into whatever project it is that you're working on. And it really is that simple. As you could tell from my lessons, they do go pretty large. And actually, even within the emoji website, you can download bigger images of the same files. I know I would go out and see several teachers that would make stuff to sell on Teachers Pay Teachers, and I wondered where in the world did they get those emojis from? So once I found out this site, I then realized this is where they're getting it from. Okay, so in other words, you don't have to pay for it. You can make it all yourself and customize it for what you want. Now, one of the things that I've done when I go in for those model lessons is whenever I go in for a model lesson, I like to vet through those emojis, because you're going to find that there are some of the inappropriate emojis in there as well. And also to save time when I'm in the middle of doing a lesson, I just thought that it would be easier if I went ahead and I selected the emojis for the students, a wide range of emojis. So this is one of the emoji templates that I also have, and this is actually for collaborative work if students are working on a project together. And you're going to notice on this slide that I have a lot of different emojis present. When I did this project, I asked students to take either an article or a story that they were reading, and the students had to incorporate emojis into their response, but then they had to get to the root of it by digging into the text and providing text evidence, which is by far the most important thing that they need to do in the lesson. But when you're integrating the emojis in with it, then students are really going to be hooked with engagement on that. Now, with this template that you see here, you're going to notice that I even have videos embedded within to give the students a sense of blended learning. So they don't need to rely on the teacher, and they don't need to rely on me to teach them how to do it. If they need to know how to insert a photo, insert an emoji, how to add text boxes, and to cite that evidence, they can on their own go in and watch those video clips before they're ready to get started. Now, a recent model lesson that I just completed was using emojis with rebus stories. So it's really good because it allows students to create a short story. This one I themed for the outdoors, so they get to insert emojis to represent a word or a group of words. And I also demonstrate on here, not by video, but by visuals, explaining to students how to copy and paste emojis into their story. Now, you're going to notice on here, I have a link to the Emoji One gallery, but again, I've gone through and I have selected emojis that I felt were appropriate for their short story. So again, the students just have to copy and paste what they need. So you're going to see all different kinds of choices here that I have on there. And then the student is going to actually get to their slide where they're going to get started with their story. I ask them to insert their photo here, and then they can start incorporating their emojis within it. Now, if you like this template along with the others, you can actually access all of my templates, and it will force a copy into your Google Drive or into your files. Now, don't panic. If you don't use Google and your district is using Office 365, that's not a problem. You can download this and it converts it to a PowerPoint and you can still use everything that's within it. So to do that, again, you go out to FT Tech Tips and you're going to go to the blog section. You're going to tap on lesson plans and then you're going to get all of the templates that I have made so far. So on here, I have a emoji rebus story for winter and holidays. I have the guess the book title, which you can even use for main idea and also with theme. Lots of different uses there. Several of the teachers in our district needed them to go along with novels. So you're going to see some that are custom to certain novels. But again, what's nice is that you can go in and you can modify these templates completely. All of the graphics, all of the images are free to use, so you can edit away and customize it for what you want it for. And I will tell you to come back and check on this link often because every time that I make a new model lesson, it will be added in here. All right, so one last way that I wanted to talk about integrating emojis is don't forget about Bitmoji. A lot of people use Bitmoji on their smartphones, but you could actually use the Bitmoji extension, which is an extension that's for Chrome. So if you just type in Bitmoji extension for Chrome in Google, then you're going to pop up with this little guy. It'll ask you to log into your Bitmoji account, and then I can go in here and select any Bitmoji that I want, and I'm just going to copy the image. And then if you're working or if you're going to give feedback for students in a digital format, they're going to be excited if you decide to use a Bitmoji. And yes, I know it comes out rather large, but you can always scale it down to the size that you need. Okay? All right, so I've given you a few ways to use Bitmojis and regular emojis in the classroom. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. Thanks.